Hello, and welcome to Northampton Community College's Center for Career Development video series on career readiness skills. In this video, we'll be learning about critical thinking, what it is, why it's important for career readiness, and what you can do to build your critical thinking skills. First, let's take a moment and look at what career readiness skills are. Many soft skills have been retitled as career readiness skills. These are skills that are widely transferable and apply to all jobs regardless of the type of job and include critical thinking, communication, digital technology or how well you adapt and use current technology, leadership, teamwork and collaboration, professionalism and work ethic, career management, and global awareness, or how well you understand and communicate with others from different cultural backgrounds. Today, let's look more closely at critical thinking and how it applies to career readiness. So, what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is the ability to engage in reflective and independent thinking, to use reason, solve problems, and make effective decisions. It means being an active learner and not just a passive recipient of information. Critical thinking is a self-directed process and requires a person to look at and understand their own thinking. It requires self-discipline to develop, and it is a self-monitored and self-corrective style of thinking. Why do we want to be critical thinkers? A person who develops their critical thinking skills is able to obtain and interpret accurate knowledge and considers all sides of an argument before making their own informed decision. Critical thinking is an important skill to develop, but what does it have to do with being career ready? According to a poll conducted in 2017 with 400 employers, 91% reported that critical thinking, clear communication, and problem solving is more important in a new employee than the major they studied. It used to be that hard skills alone were the focus for employers and were enough to get your foot in the door. However, in today's constantly evolving workplace, many jobs are changing while a person is employed, forcing workers to learn new information and adapt more quickly to these roles without the guidance of their employers. Employers value skills such as critical thinking, and they've become more valuable in today's work environment because having strength in this skill allows a worker to gain knowledge, to think outside the box, and adapt more quickly and easily when these changes occur. Employers need people who can quickly and effectively solve workplace problems as they arise. Critical thinking skills improve your ability to solve problems in the workplace and help you to analyze problems logically to identify a root cause, ask questions and gather information quickly, and come to an informed solution considering all perspectives and options. Critical thinking skills are not only useful in adapting to the changing nature of work, but also in overcoming work-related challenges encountered almost daily. Consider the following scenarios. A restaurant owner wants to increase her customer base and has hired a marketing company to make new commercials. She's been given a choice. She can purchase two 20-second commercials that will run on TV, or she can purchase four 10-second commercials to run on social media. Now she knows that her customer base is largely older people who watch traditional television, and she knows that the commercials would reach an attentive audience. However, she also knows that she wants to expand her customer base and that many young people spend more time on social media. Which option should she choose? Good critical thinking skills provide you with an ability to evaluate the information available and make careful decisions when needed. Scenario 2. A mechanic has a customer who needs their car fixed. He knows he can fix it, but he needs to order a special tool that he will rarely use otherwise. The mechanic knows he can make the tool himself, but there's a chance that this improvised tool could break an engine piece, causing more damage and more work. He knows that the proper tool is expensive and will get the job done easily and quickly, but he'll make less money from the job. What should he do? Good critical thinking skills allow you to weigh difficult decisions more carefully, understanding the impact of each decision. In developing your critical thinking skills, here are some strategies to help you develop. 1. Try using the ideal problem-solving method. 2. Ask basic questions and gather information. 3. Evaluate information carefully. 4. Be aware of your mental processes. 5. Challenge yourself to learn more. Let's look at these more in depth. Problem-solving ideal method. The next time you have a difficult problem to solve, try using the ideal method, developed by John D. Bransford and Barry S. Stein, which offers usable steps for solving problems. Step 1, identify the problem. Step 2, define your goals. What do you want to accomplish? Step 3, explore possible solutions. Step 4, action. Choose and use a solution. And step 5, learn from your actions. Ask basic questions. Suppose you encounter a new problem at work or in life and you are not sure what to do. Try asking yourself, what do I already know? What might I be overlooking? What is my goal and why? By asking yourself basic questions, exploring what you know, and seeking new information, big problems can become smaller, more manageable, and easier to overcome. Evaluate information carefully. We live in a time with unprecedented access to information and knowledge, and it is important to consider and evaluate the accuracy of information we receive. When evaluating information, consider, does the source of this information have credibility? Is opinion clearly distinguished from factual information? Ask the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Be aware of your mental processes. It is important to understand how our mind works and what thoughts or behaviors we hold. Good critical thinkers identify and evaluate how they receive and process information. They examine and become aware of their own beliefs and biases, and they work to correct gaps in knowledge or experience to come to correct answers. Challenge yourself to learn more. Education is the great equalizer, and knowledge allows you to explain the world around you and live a better life. Find opportunities to continue learning throughout your career. Be the first to volunteer to learn new things at work. Learn new skills and practice existing ones. Read about topics of interest to you and write your thoughts in a journal or blog. Develop a growth mindset and enjoy learning, because Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Start to invest in more knowledge. When you develop your critical thinking skills, it doesn't mean you have the answer to everything, but you can evaluate information. You can make informed decisions. You can grow your skills when you need. We hope you've enjoyed this lesson on critical thinking, and we look forward to bringing you more videos on these very useful career readiness skills. For more helpful resources in career exploration, job searching, internship opportunities, and more, please visit us online at northampton.edu/student-services/career-services.htm. Thank you.